This is why you can't stay consistent. See, you don't have a discipline problem, you have a regulation problem. And until you fix that, you'll never stay consistent. See, regulation is important for us to control the things that we're doing when we're doing the things that we're doing. When you start gaining momentum, you'll see, you'll see that you'll have this energy about you that you want to get this thing done. And that energy can fade when you pour too much into it. So let's get to it, man. Everybody talks about going hard, wake up early, grind, stay focused, right? But nobody teaches you how to sustain it. And that's the important piece that we got to deal with. That's why people start strong and then they disappear. You'll see them, then they're gone. I've been there, done that. Been to the gym, been consistent, give myself a month and a half, had a whole movement with it. This is not a resolution. This is a movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then here I go. I'm gone. Nobody see me, and I don't want to be that anymore because yet again, me disappearing did not give me the results in the gym with my fitness, and that's important. All right, why you keep falling off? Let's be real. You have days where you went to work. You have days where you worked out. You have days where you got things done. You got days when you felt productive. And then what happens? We crash. The problem isn't the effort, and that's the real issue. It's how you use your energy. We might overcompensate our energy when we feel that momentum. Most people treat energy like it's unlimited, and we all know that's not the case. Shit, we ain't like we was back in the day when we could be on the basketball court all day. I ain't got that same energy. It's not unlimited anymore, and it wasn't unlimited then. I might have been able to run more fulls, but not now. There's a limit. There's a cap to it. So, what happens is when you have this thing where you feel like you have unlimited energy, you go 100% one day, full fledged, then boom, crash the next. That's how it be. And I don't want to disappear like that. I'm tired of disappearing like that. And this is why I'm giving y'all the message because I don't want to crash no more. I did that the other day. I worked effortlessly to produce the channel, start the channel, content to provide to you guys. I didn't sleep. Went to work on Monday, had a long day Monday, came home, crashed. Straight up. No work. So that's not how it should be done. Discipline versus regulation. Discipline says this, y'all. Push no matter what. The leg broke, keep going. Push, right? Regulation says push in a way you can repeat it. Push no matter what, discipline. Push in a way you can repeat, regulation. That's the difference. We don't want to be able to regulate it. And that doesn't mean quit early. It just means put it in the thing that you can regulate it, you can control it. One of the things I do is I keep the sets. I keep the number at the same, the set, the rep at the same rep in the set. I just want to be consistent. I want to regulate. I don't want to I don't want to tweak. You know how we go and we go hard, we tweak and we hurt ourselves and we can't because anybody can go hard once, right? But can you keep up with it? And that's the hard part. So what regulation really is? Regulation is control. And I know a lot of y'all don't like that word. I used to have a problem with that word too, right? But control is important. We have to be able to have control over ourselves. And honestly speaking, when we don't have control over ourselves, we be put in situations or we're placed in environments where people put the control on us. You're going to have control. Control has to happen. You have a remote control to operate. You have a control to turn dials and turn up the temperature and turn it down and all that. You have all kind of controls to operate all kind of machinery. It's all dealing with control, right? But see, even though regulation is control, It's not just for your actions. It's for your energy. It's for your focus. It's for your output. See, when you run a marathon or you run a race, you can't just give it all in the first couple. You gotta take Gloria, the story Gloria, and I don't know if I told you guys this, but me and the tribe, man, we went to Puerto Rico. We did what was that thing called? Lola, the Lola challenge, and it was running, and I prepped for it, man. I really did prep for it. And the first morning we ran, I think we ran like 3 miles. I think it was a 5K, a 10K, and a 21K. Whatever those miles is for those things, I don't even remember because I'm not a runner like that. But my point was we did it, and on the last K, the 21K, we ran as a tribe. So we would run, we would keep up with each other. Boom. And there was this person that was running. She had a name tag. I ain't even gonna say her name, but the tribe know who she is and what the name is, right? And not to describe, no judgment, no discrimination or anything like that, but not for nothing. When you looked at her, you wouldn't have thought that she'll be running the marathon, right? But here's the story. So we all start off, we take off, boom, we run fast in the beginning, we doing our thing, but I ain't gonna hold you after running those 2 days prior, my legs was noodles, right? And I wasn't the only one. But at the end of the day, here come Gloria. She passed us. Boom. We look up, we're like, oh man, wow, not happening. Boogie, get in front of her, boom, 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 way ahead of her, keep up with the pace, boom, slow down. Here she comes. Passes. Boom. We must have went through that 3 or 4 times, and then we finally got it. What's wrong with Gloria? What's wrong with her? I said I wasn't gonna say her name, but I said it. But at the end of the day, we ran with her. We was able to finish the pace. We was able to deal with the pace and finish it. So that's what it is. It's knowing when to go all in and when to slow down. That's what regulation is. How to fix it. Here's how you fix this starting the day. Do your most important work first. Sometimes important means difficult. Sometimes important means not that difficult or light, right? But you want to do the most important thing first. It's prioritizing. Stop trying to do everything in one day. And I'm guilty of that shit. Word is bond. I'm so guilty of that. Like I put a lot on my plate because I want to get it done and I want to get so accomplished. But yet again, it puts some pressure on us, and that's one of the things we talked about when we're dealing with execution and momentum, like what pressure does. Relationships cause pressure. We talked. I mean, relationship cause emotions come out of relationship issues and things like that. Control, pressure, right? All these are all piggybacking off of each other. But at the end of the day, like that produces a mass amount of stress on yourself. And then when you don't complete all the tasks, you beat yourself down. So we don't want to deal with trying to do everything in one day. Low level energy tasks for later. So this piggybacks off of the important task first, and then the same low level energy task later. Why is that important, right? Because we want to utilize the important tasks when we have the most energy. When we crashing it, we want to deal with, you work hard at the end of the day so you can make your workload light towards the end of the day so you can just relax, chill, and go ahead, clock out and get up out of here. That's what it's like. Protect your sleep like it's part of the mission, because it is. You need rest. The rest is going to give you your energy. You're eating and rest is going to give you your energy, but you need the rest. And I'm guilty of that too. I still have the mindset like I can operate when I was moving and running around like that. Getting an hour or two of sleep and going right back out and doing the same thing over and over and over again. Nah, I'm not that dude no more. I'm not. I need mines. So build days you can actually repeat. It has to be repeatable. You got to be able to do it again. You can't work so hard that to the point where you go to the gym and then you can't go to the gym the next day. I did that. Preparing this channel, putting it together, making the content, doing what I got to do, make sure I post the videos. I didn't go to sleep, bro. I didn't go to sleep. Went to work, worked the full day. Boom. When it caught up, I crashed. That was it. There was nothing to be done. So This is how you build, man. You got to build by doing the important things first. Stop trying to do everything in one day. Low level energy tasks later. Protect your sleep at all costs. And build days that you can repeat them. Outside of that, listen, man. Discipline will get you started, but regulation, that's what keeps you going. And if this matters to you, like, subscribe, comment in the section. If this hit, drop regulation in the comment section. And if you're serious about leveling up, subscribe, man, because we're not just working hard over here. All right, we're not just working hard, we're regulating. You heard? Salute, King Freedom here, man. Free Facts Media, and that's what it is. We out of here. Peace.